Welcome back, everybody. Today's show is all about making things quick and easy, and I don't know how I would live without my slow cooker, especially these days. Slow cooker cooking is just really making a comeback. In fact, I get emails and phone calls from magazines and newspapers all over the country. Asking for slow cooker advice, slow cooker recipes. Both of my cookbooks have each of them have a full chapter of slow cooker recipes. My philosophy is if you can just get up a couple minutes earlier, throw everything in your slow cooker, then head out the door and do your thing. All day long, I've kind of got a little smile going on in my head because I'm thinking, hey, when I come home, dinner is going to be done, and you walk in the door and the house smells amazing. So you just have to get into the habit of it, and once you start doing it, you will, let me tell you, it's just, you're gonna love it. You really are. And I'm always trying to come up with new, different, fun slow cooker recipes. You know, growing up, it was just throw a roast in the slow cooker. And I do love a good roast, pork roast, beef roast in a slow cooker. But you can do so many other things in your slow cooker. You can actually do oatmeal overnight in your slow cooker. I've got a great recipe for that. You can do desserts in your slow cooker. And you can do some great soups and stews. This one is a really healthy recipe. It's a Southwest chicken stew. So this is that time of year where it is really cold. We're craving comfort food, especially on a day like today, but still trying to, keep with those New Year's resolutions and eat healthy. So this is my answer to that. Okay, so I'm going to line my slow cooker with one of these fantastic liners. You've probably seen or heard me talk about or show these before. They just come in a box like this. Reynolds happens to make them, so you're going to find them near the foil and near the plastic wraps and Ziploc bags in that aisle right at the regular grocery store. They're not expensive. They're a couple bucks, and they come about 4 to a box. So for me, that's worth it because it saves on cleanup, and time is money in my book. Okay, so we've got 4 to 6, just depends on how big your chicken breasts are. These happen to be really big guys. So I'm going to take boneless, skinless chicken breasts, get them into my slow cooker, and then because I'm not taking the time to brown the chicken breasts, I really want to season them well. I've got garlic powder, onion powder, a pinch of cayenne, just a little pinch, and some cumin. Just going to give it a nice smoky flavor. Okay, so now we've got canned tomatoes with green chilies. I love to buy these because they already have the green chilies right in there. You don't need to buy cans of tomatoes and green chilies. They're all just right in there. Just dump that in, juice and all. I've got some frozen corn. You can throw it in there frozen. This stew is going to have a lot of great color, too. Some black beans. Black beans are really good for you. Just make sure and rinse and drain them to get that liquid off of the beans. You don't want that to get into your stew. And last but not least, we've got some chicken stock. So there we go. Cover goes on. You come home several hours later, and that chicken is going to be tender as all get out, and just use a fork and just kind of shred it up. Check out this stew. This doesn't look like something, that's diet food, does it? It's hearty and delicious, big chunks of chicken, the tomatoes, the green pepper, for the green chilies, I should say, and the black beans. Now, this is optional. If you're watching your carbs, you don't have to do this, but it's nice to serve this with a little bit of rice in your bowl. Making a mess here today. And then you ladle this warm soup and the broth right on top. And then you put, now we're going to keep this pretty healthy, so you basically can put on your favorite fixings, your Mexican, like a taco bar. So just maybe a little dab will do you of shredded cheese. I like to use Monterey Jack cheese, maybe a little bit of sour cream. You could do the light sour cream, and you don't need to load it up. Just a little bit will do you. You can put out different fixings. Everybody can put on what they want. And then I love this with some chopped fresh cilantro. I know some people don't like cilantro. You want a little spicy, serve it with some pickled jalapeno peppers or some Mexican hot sauce to throw in there. And if you want a little crunch, a little cilantro. These are fun. I just took some tortillas, some yellow corn tortillas, cut them with a pizza cutter, sprayed them with a little olive oil or brushed them with olive oil, and that's going to add a little bit of nice crunch on top. So there you go. For the most part, if you watch it on the toppings and just do a little bit of them, it's a very, very healthy, quick and easy Southwest chicken stew. And we'll put the recipe, by the way, on the website. Stay with us. We'll be back.